Okay, now we're going to deal with a barn sour horse. This particular horse is not barn sour, but the concept will be the same. So I'm gonna just go down here and start out. I'm gonna on purpose leave the gate open back here, and you'll see why in just a minute. You know, and as the horse, you see him being a little resistant about leaving here. He wants to stay back here, so I'm gonna just ask him to go on. And if he goes along, see him looking left and right. He's not really thinking about going forward. And a lot of times along about in here, you'll feel that resistance. And this is sometimes where a horse maybe wants to pop up or turn around. It would be a mistake to try to hold them out there where they don't want to be. He wants to be in here. That's okay. So we're going to go in here and we're going to go to work. Now, I find it beneficial to use my inside leg and drive that hip up towards his front end. Make him step up and listen. Change direction here. I'm using my right leg now. He was resisting my right leg, so I tapped him with that McCarty. Now I'm just sitting here doing nothing. But anyway, I might come back and spend 10 minutes doing that, depending on how violent this was out here. And when I get some agreement out here, I'm going to just sit here and pet him. I might even get off out here and loosen the saddle and then walk back. You know, and depending on, you know, how determined the horse was to get back. But the idea is to make it more work back here at the barn, make it easy for him outside of the barn. Just put him to work in here and go out here. Anyway, that's a concept that will work. Your horse might not give you much trouble this close to the barn, but the concept will work the same no matter how far away from the barn you are. Let's say you've been out on a trail ride and you're a mile away from the house or more. Those horses know when you turn and come back towards the barn, and you'll feel them get a little anxious. When they get a little bit anxious like that, I will pull in their mouth to slow their feet so I can give them a release. They're going to speed up again as soon as they get the release, but I'll pull until I get the slow on the feet so that I can release. The release on the other side of that pull is very important. If you try to hold that horse, he'll just get tight on that bit, and the next thing you know, he'll be dragging you back to the barn. So if you can pull and release when he slows his feet. Another, you know, thing that you can do is just start directing them in some circles. Anything you can do to get this horse's mind off of being in a hurry to get back. Now, once we get back, here, don't get off of him here. Put him to work here. And you might just lope some circles for half an hour. And then ride away and get off out there somewhere. Get off where you're going away from the barn. And if you're consistent with this, if you're consistent with it from the start, you wouldn't have to deal with it to begin with. But if the cat's already out of the bag, you know, the gate's already been open and the cows got out and you got a horse that can't wait to get back to the barn, we got to fix it somehow. So we're going to put that horse to work when we get back here at the barn. We're going to make it easy for him to be away. It might take a little while, but it's okay. You stay consistent with that and you'll get through.